Hey Vault Dwellers, JV here, and today I'm sharing my perk card review for Scrapper in Fallout 76. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more Fallout 76 videos just like this. For our first perk review, I wanted to take a look at Scrapper. I'd heard the perk wasn't nearly as good as it was in Fallout 4, and I was shocked to find that it's easily one of the worst cards in the game at this point. Let's see why. Scrapper is an intelligence perk card unlocked at level 13. It's a one-cost card with a single rank, and it gives you more components when you scrap weapons and armor. Scrapper is what I would call a conditional perk, meaning it only comes into effect in very specific situations. That's not necessarily a bad thing. There are a ton of conditional perks in 76, and some of them are really good. Scrapper only helps you when you are scrapping weapons and armor, which should be fairly often. As you guys know, the way to unlock weapon mods is by scrapping weapons. Whether I'm going to use those weapons or not, I tend to pick them up just so I can scrap them and get those mods. In terms of how often this perk comes into effect, I'd say it does enough to be considered, but still, is it worth it? Could that 1 point be better used elsewhere? Here's a side-by-side test comparing the components from scrapping several weapons and armor pieces. Take a look at the black powder rifle. Without Scrapper, you get 2 wood scraps, 2 steel scraps, 1 lead, 1 bone, and 1 loose screws. With Scrapper, you get a whopping 2 more steel scrap. That's it. Here's the hunting rifle with some mods on it. Without Scrapper, 5 steel shards, 1 rubber, 1 glass, and 1 wood. With Scrapper, literally no difference. You get nothing more from the perk. Let's shift gears over to armor. Painted metal left arm, without Scrapper, 3 steel, 2 cloth, 1 leather. With it, only 1 more steel. This leather chest piece gives 3 cloth, 4 leather, and 1 steel without Scrapper. Throwing it on gives you 1 more steel. I'd show you more comparisons, but I think you get the picture. Half of the time, Scrapper gives you more steel scraps, and the other half of the time, it gives you nothing. If you've played this game for more than a few hours, you know there's no shortage of steel. You don't need more steel. And just to give this perk the benefit of the doubt, what does steel scrap actually amount to? Each one is 1 steel, so 1 steel scrap equals 1 steel. So what does Scrapper give you? Around half of the time, you're getting an extra steel or 2 from scrapping weapons and armor, and for that reason, Scrapper is a do not take from me. Even though it's a super low investment requiring only 1 intelligence point to equip, don't choose this card on a level up. I think it's a waste. You don't need more steel. But more importantly, this perk card on its own just isn't very good. In Fallout 4, Scrapper was considered pretty strong. It gave you useful materials like screws, aluminum, copper, circuitry, nuclear material, and fiber optics from scrapping weapons and armor. Some of those were particularly rare, and I considered it pretty awesome. I would take it on almost every character. It's the exact opposite in Fallout 76. Don't be fooled by how good it was in 4. Scrapper is a serious shadow of its former self, and I would honestly call it a crapper. If you happen to get this card for free in a pack, I'd be a little annoyed because I'm not sure I'd even equip it even if I got it for free. You'll find more value from other intelligence cards to take up that extra point or 2. In conclusion, Scrapper is one of the worst perk options in the game right now. Until it gets a buff, I would not touch it. In the comment section, tell me which perk card you'd like me to review next. Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to subscribe and hit the bell for more Fallout 76 content like my last video where we discuss upcoming fixes for the game. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.